Oh, it's still dark in here. I have to use the restroom and I can't see anything. Let's see. 1 and 2. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. I haven't put up a lot of videos lately. I have been running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to get things cleaned up, organized, and I'm on the hunt for a new project to obviously work on a daily basis. So you guys are familiar with the 59. She is still here, basically storing it. It's as far as it's going to get from me. Runs, drives, moves, does all those things, but it's not, in my opinion, it's not done, but it is a usable vehicle at this point, although it does not have a home. So it's going to live here for a little while and rent some space from me. So with that being said, I cleaned up the garage. We put up new lights. I got some new organizational stuff. I got a little welding table coming. So we're trying to clean everything up and get it rock and roll so we get the next project in. I don't have like the honeydew type stuff to do. I can just work. I don't have to put my work on hold to do lighting and to clean, because as soon as a project is here, you have things to actually work on. You don't have the time. That's usually how it works. So we're kind of an in-between stage. So I've been using my time to do that. And I didn't feel like they were YouTube style videos. They didn't pertain to what we were doing. But today is the weekend, so now we're on my time. So we are going to work on the Twinnebago. I have some feel-good install stuff. And what I mean by that is it's really simple to do, and then you feel good because you got something done. Because usually I spend all day doing things, and sometimes I don't even finish the thing, or you rush through it and then you don't feel good about it. So first and foremost, we got some neodymium magnets. I bought these for another project on the channel here. I forget what we were trying to do with them, and the people were like, oh, it won't work, it'll work, or it wouldn't work, and then we ended up not even using them. So I did buy these on purpose this size because we have overhead cabinets that have magnets that are supposed to hold them up, and I'll show you guys, and they don't, and they will like bash you in the head when you're trying to get a snack. So hopefully this cures that, so I can just get a snack without the headache. And then the next thing that we're going to do is these are some under cabinet LED motion sensing lights, and I thought these would be a neat touch to put along like the entrance, like the walkway, so at night when it's dark, like if you went in and shut the door and you didn't have lights to flip on, or maybe you didn't have the generator running for the power or whatever, these would just kind of light stuff up, like if you want to go use the restroom or whatever. And yeah, technically if the water is on, the 12-volt system should technically be on, but I don't really have house batteries set up yet, so this is going to suffice until we get that far, and then maybe these will do a good enough job and we don't really have to worry about that. And especially like if I don't have the house batteries, I don't have anything on, say it's just dead, and I want to get in it to go do whatever, these would still be in there and they would light it up. So that's pretty cool, and it's rechargeable. That's what I really like, and there's supposedly good reviews on Amazon. They should last a while and all that whole deal. So we're going to install those today. Then I have some other lists of stuff to do, but let's go look at and do some of these things, feel good about ourselves, and then we'll get on to some other stuff on the list of the Twinnebago. All right, here we are inside, and each one of these cabinets, it's actually wood. I mean, it's not terribly heavy, but it's heavier than the stuff that, you know, that they probably make today. And this is metal, granted it's all rusty, and then we have our little magnet here. So this is supposed to stick. So that one, that one doesn't even work, right? This one, let's see if I can get one of these to, okay, that one doesn't work either, I thought. So let's try this one. Come on. All right, 3 out of 3 don't work. Well, they're supposed to, right? So this is supposed to swing up and stay. So you just stick it up there and then you can get in and do whatever you're doing. But again, these have some weight to them, man. I mean, if this hits you, it'd kind of ruin your afternoon, or for at least a while. You wouldn't be feeling too good if this just came down and smacked you. So we're gonna replace these guys out with the neodymiums that I got, and then we will do the stick up test and rock the boat and see if they stay up. All right, these are 40 by 13.5 by 5 millimeter, 8 pieces, little neodymium guys off of Amazon. And then they come with, geez, if I can get these off. Woo. The little recesses, so you screw it in, right? And then we'll probably use their screws because the head profile should match, because I know these are brittle, right? So this is the magnet part. Oh geez, yeah, that's definitely gonna work out. So we'll just slam these dudes up like so, and then bada boom, bada bing. So let me get all these installed, and hopefully it doesn't pull the screws out of the freaking roof, man, because that's a bad mamma jamma right there. All the old ones are out, and all the silver ones are in. Thought I had more cabinets than that, but yeah, check these guys out. Like the other ones wouldn't even stick like at all. I mean, you can hear that thing go thud, like it's, huh. It was a little crooked. I wonder if it's, maybe this guy's a little crooked, but anyway. Either way, now you can see that all those are up, and then we can, let's rock the boat. Oh geez. You can see that, I guess you can't because I have stabilizing on the camera, but if I rock, you can see these guys swinging, right? Somebody gets in or out, or no more concussions. And then you can see these are flush. This one and this one. This one's a little goofy. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take the screw out and I'll stuff something behind it. So it's a little cockeyed, so it meets up. But even then, it still didn't fall down. But it's not like these ones. You got to pull, dude, to get that thing down. So, whew. All right. Well, mission accomplished. Let me shim this dude, and then we'll call that one a win. But even then, man, I wonder if that's just crooked. So let me check this out. Maybe I'll shim that. Somebody's getting shimmed, so we sit flush. But calling that a win. Now I don't have to be, look at, ooh, cheating death. Look at me cheating death right now. So I moved these all around and play with the ideas a bit of having them go like horizontal versus vertical. But I'm thinking I can have them up, you know, it's like the same size of that thing. And then when it's off, it's not too obtrusive and it's kind of flush with everything else. And I figure if it was too low, like if you're vacuuming or whatever, you might kick it. But with it being here, it's kind of flush with that stuff. So if you're wheeling stuff in and out, like my kids, you know, we're carrying stuff or sliding coolers, hopefully you're not going to knock them off. And then this one, I'll have it pointed that way. So when you open the bathroom door, it'll sense that. So if you came in and it was dark, that would trip, hopefully. And you could kind of see what you're doing, and then by the time you got over here, this one would grab you, but this one will be like that too. So, and then check these things out. This is what makes them awesome. So you click it one time and it'll stay on. You can select the different heat, like color ranges. And if you hold this down, they're dimmable. You know, so you can have it wide open, or if you hold it, boom, it'll dim down. So I just want it bright enough so you can see what's going on, but not like flashlight bright. So we'll just dim them down. But let me install these, I'll show you what they look like. Then we'll come back tonight and we will pretend like we don't know what's going on, and we'll see if they work well. And if not, we'll change position later and I won't beat you up with it, but I wanted to share these. And then I'll let you guys know how long they last and stuff. Ask questions in the comment section and we'll go from there. All right. Don't mind the salad stain from my 1320 ride, but these are installed and I'll show you guys. And then we have it on the lowest setting. So it has to be dark. That's why I covered it with my hand, and then they have to see motion. So during the day, like I'll show you if I turn this one back off. So that's constantly on, and when it blinks, it's ready to roll. It doesn't work because it's daytime, but if you cap it, it goes, and then it's 25 seconds. So I didn't mess with that one. So, see? how it turned off. And then I think because it's daytime, if I walk back here, it doesn't care, right? So I could turn the brightness and everything up. I countersunk the little guys, and these are just magnetic, right? So that's that. They should stick on there, and we'll see going down the road banging around if they stay put. So that's cool. Happy with that. We'll check the stuff on the list. I figure I'll show you this, guys, today, because you're basically hanging out with me. Ta-da! I got this in too. So this is a little fixture table. It had good and bad reviews. The top is pretty flimsy for the most part, and the fixtures are kind of goofy. But it comes with all this stuff, the tabletop legs, all of it, for like 200 bucks. So we'll make do with it, and later, if we continue to weld and we get better, we'll splurge and get a decent table. On my other list of stuff to do is make a mount for this. This was temporary. I put this on here just to move this thing around so it was in line of sight. This dash is kind of hard to see through the steering wheel, and then I didn't really want to mount it there. And eventually, this whole plastic piece, you know, comes out. I want to make a whole panel and get like a Tinker Electronics, I think like a 10-inch dash, like a big nice one, so we can kind of see it through here, and then redo all this stuff and just make it really cool. Like all the switches, have everything labeled properly. But that's not today. So today, I'd like to just get this off of here, because it annoys me, and I've had it there forever. And today's the day we're gonna make it decent, right? So there's screws here, there's a screw there. I'm thinking we'll just figure out how to make some little mounts so the thing can just sit caddy corner, because I still need to be within range of the harness, because this cord goes down back there wherever it travels. The other thing too is I unzip tied all this stuff because I was running stuff for the amp and all that other thing. So I want to bundle all that up and tidy it up, all the wiring. It's a big rat's nest anyway. And then I got the bright idea to bring one of the outside lights. I think I can turn it on here. Let's see. Woo! Inside the vehicle. So the reason we did this is because I can do this, and then I see the light, and I know it's on, but I don't know what color is underneath or if it's flashing or whatever it's doing. So if I have one in here, then I know, because you can change all the settings on this. So it's an easy way to do that from inside here and know what it looks like outside. So I've got enough cord on this guy. I'd like to mount this up underneath somewhere or whatever, you know, like that. So when we turn it on and off, I can just kind of see what it's doing without running outside every 2 seconds to look and go, is it that one? Is it too fast? Is it whatever? Like, no, we'll just deal with it. So let me make a little mount, figure this guy out, get it over there, tidy some of that up, maybe hide this dude somewhere cool, like up under here somewhere is what I'm thinking. And yeah, feeling pretty good about life. I like these little simple easy jobs where it makes a difference. We got the rat's nest all zip tied down, and at some point when I quit playing with it, I could put some sort of, you know, shielding around it, but by the time the seat and everything's here, you don't really see that anyway. This little mount I made for the screen. And then I put underglow on this thing. So these are the underglow lights, and this is the Apple Play. And when you turn it on, now I have the little guy up here, and then this thing will actually change color to the music when the stereo is running. So the reason I have one in here is so I can see what it's doing outside, because you can change colors and all that other stuff. So I thought it'd be fun at night too, because that'll kind of light up stuff in here. Look at all the dust and dirt in here. So I think that's where we are going to leave it for today. I'm going to do some other wiring and stuff. I got a main feed wire that feeds my little sub panel that's down over there. I think I'm going to upgrade that. Actually, not that wire, I'm sorry. The wire that goes to the bar underneath that feeds that is the one that needs to get upgraded. That one has a decent wire going to it. But I want to upgrade the one underneath and put a fusible link. So I think I'm going to use some of the stranded 8 gauge that I didn't use for this fan here, and I got a fusible link, so we'll make a jumper wire to the battery, and then I'll probably, when I crawl under there and do that, we'll choose a better battery, so with more cranking amps. So that should kind of button that stuff up. And the rest of the things I have coming, I've got a water heater coming that we're going to install. That'll take some plumbing and some effort, so that won't be a one-day deal. And then I've got some lighting coming for the outside. All the marker lights that are roached, we got all new ones, and then some new taillights. So those kind of things add up, and it'll make it look pretty sweet, in my opinion, especially at night. So this thing should be pretty fun in the evening. So to wrap the video, I'll bring you back and show you how these guys down here work. Maybe a little bit of the dancing lights, but that's it. You guys know what to do. Till next time, I'm out. The sun is going down, and that's why you see the underglow on the rig. We'll cruise in, test the new hallway lights. Oh, still dark in here. I have to use the restroom and I can't see anything. Let's see. 1 and 2. All right. Those things work awesome.